What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this, entire ancient cities are hidden just beneath our feet, waiting to be rediscovered? For centuries, these forgotten civilizations lay buried, obscured by time and nature. But thanks to groundbreaking satellite technology, we're finally pulling back the veil. History has always been written in fragments, broken stones, buried walls, faded scrolls. For centuries, civilizations have risen, thrived, and then vanished, leaving behind ruins swallowed by jungles, deserts, or seas. Traditional archaeology, spades in the soil, brushes on pottery, has uncovered wonders, yet countless cities remain hidden, erased by time. But now, a revolution is unfolding. Satellites orbiting hundreds of miles above Earth are revealing what human eyes never could. They pierce forests, map deserts, and expose forgotten empires with startling clarity. This isn't just archaeology, it's detective work on a planetary scale. And with each discovery, we're rewriting the story of humanity. The past is no longer lost. It's waiting, shimmering in pixels from space. The vanishing act of history. Imagine walking through the dense Amazon rainforest. Towering trees stretch above, tangled vines snake along the ground, and the air is thick with humidity. For centuries, explorers believed these jungles held only scattered tribes, never great civilizations. The forest seemed too hostile, too wild for large-scale human settlement. Yet stories lingered, legends of massive cities swallowed whole by the green sea. This wasn't unique to the Amazon. Across the world, vast deserts, remote islands, and deep valleys whispered of forgotten kingdoms. The city of Ubar in Arabia, once called the Atlantis of the Sands, was said to vanish beneath the dunes. In Cambodia, tales of Angkor extended far beyond its known temples, hinting at an empire more expansive than ruins suggested. For generations, archaeologists relied on the ground beneath their feet, digging, mapping, and carefully cataloging each shard of pottery. But nature had the upper hand. Entire cities lay beneath layers of soil, jungles concealed vast road networks, and shifting sands erased human footprints. Many civilizations weren't just forgotten, they were invisible. But what if we didn't have to dig anymore? What if the secrets of the earth could be revealed from the sky? Eyes in the sky, a new paradigm. Then came the revolution. Not in dusty trenches, but far above Earth's atmosphere. Satellites, originally built for warfare and weather, turned their gaze toward history. With them came a suite of technologies that transformed archaeology forever. Take LiDAR, light detection and ranging. It beams thousands of laser pulses toward the ground, then measures how long they take to bounce back. In jungles, most beams hit the trees, but a few slip through gaps, striking the forest floor. Stitched together millions of points, and the hidden terrain emerges. Suddenly, roads, walls, and pyramids buried beneath centuries of growth appear like ghostly blueprints. Hyperspectral imaging works differently. Instead of seeing just red, green, blue, it captures hundreds of wavelengths of light, many invisible to the human eye. Subtle differences in soil or vegetation hint at buried structures. A line of slightly stressed crops may reveal an ancient wall beneath. Even shallow water can't hide submerged ruins from this spectral gaze. And then there's radar from orbiting satellites, ground-penetrating systems that penetrate sand or snow, exposing what lies just below the surface. These tools changed everything. Where archaeologists once spent decades searching, satellites now sweep entire continents in days. What was once speculation became visible, pixel by pixel. The question was no longer, can we find them, but rather, what lost worlds will we uncover first? First sparks of discovery. The first hints of this power appeared over 2 decades ago. NASA satellites spotted ancient riverbeds in Egypt, revealing forgotten trade routes. In Central America, LiDAR uncovered hidden Mayan pyramids under Guatemala's thick jungles. But in recent years, the breakthroughs have become breathtaking. What once seemed impossible, the idea of rediscovering lost worlds on a planetary scale, is now reality. And the discoveries of the last 5 years? They're rewriting history faster than ever before. Unearthing the impossible, case studies. Take the Amazon rainforest. For centuries, scholars dismissed it as a pristine wilderness, untouched by complex civilizations. But satellite-guided LiDAR has rewritten that view. In 2022, researchers revealed massive networks of interconnected cities, complete with causeways, reservoirs, and ceremonial platforms, dating back over 1,000 years. What explorers once thought were natural mounds were actually the remnants of entire urban landscapes. The discovery shattered the myth of the empty Amazon and proved that vast populations once thrived in harmony with the rainforest. Or look to the Silk Road, long thought to be mapped and studied to exhaustion. Yet in China's desert regions, satellites picked up anomalies, faint outlines beneath shifting dunes. On the ground, archaeologists confirmed ancient outposts, supply stations, and even caravan hubs lost to history. These weren't just minor finds, they expanded our understanding of global trade, cultural exchange, and how deeply interconnected ancient societies were. And perhaps the most striking example, in Cambodia, LiDAR surveys over Angkor Wat revealed an urban sprawl that dwarfed what had been excavated. Roads, canals, and suburbs spread across hundreds of square kilometers, proving Angkor wasn't a cluster of temples but one of the largest pre-industrial cities in human history. The jungle had hidden it, but satellites brought it back into the light. These aren't just discoveries, they're revelations. Each one forces us to rethink what humans were capable of long before modern technology. They remind us that ingenuity, engineering, and vision weren't born in the modern age, they've always been with us. But with every new find comes a haunting question: should everything hidden be revealed? The ethical dilemma and future frontier. With such powerful tools come heavy responsibilities. Not every discovery should be exposed. Remote sensing can reveal sites still sacred to indigenous communities, raising questions of cultural sovereignty. Other times, publicity leads to looting before protections can be put in place. For archaeologists, the dilemma is real: how do you balance the thrill of discovery with the duty of preservation? Looking ahead, the possibilities are staggering. Artificial intelligence is already being trained to scan vast amounts of satellite data, spotting patterns humans might miss. Quantum computing may one day process entire global datasets in seconds, unlocking buried landscapes with incredible accuracy. It's a future where no civilization remains hidden, where every lost city might one day be found. Yet there's also humility in this pursuit. Because for every city revealed, countless more remain hidden, waiting patiently beneath forests, sands, or seas. The Earth is still holding secrets, reminding us that we are far from knowing the full story of our species. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not what we've found, but what still lies waiting in silence, unseen beneath our feet. Your role in uncovering the past. And here's where you enter the story. Archaeology isn't confined to universities or research labs anymore. Citizen science projects now invite volunteers to comb through satellite images, marking anomalies that could be ruins. Open source platforms provide access to data that once belonged only to governments. Ordinary people, armed with curiosity and persistence, have helped uncover new sites, guiding professionals to places worth investigating. This isn't just about discovery, it's about stewardship. Every ruin unearthed is fragile, vulnerable to exploitation. Preserving these treasures means valuing history not just as spectacle, but as heritage. Each pixel of satellite imagery holds a story. And every set of eyes willing to look closer brings us one step nearer to completing humanity's unfinished chronicle. The sky is no longer the limit, it's the beginning of a new era in uncovering our past. The story of lost civilizations is far from over, it's only beginning. With satellites scanning the Earth and citizens joining the search, history is no longer something buried, it's alive, waiting for discovery. You have the chance to be part of this journey. Explore open satellite data, join archaeology projects, or simply share the wonder of these revelations. Because every hidden city we find is more than stone, it's proof of who we are, where we came from, and what we might become. The past isn't lost forever. It's written across our planet, pixel by pixel, waiting for you to read it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with others who are passionate about history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful and informative content on historical events and topics.